Hello, and welcome to this tutorial where I'll show you how you transfer your files to the instructor's computer in the classroom. So on our project, or any project really, when the instructor asks you to transfer the files to their shared folder, when you're at your computer, you're going to want to create a new window. If you don't have one already, you can hit Command N or New Finder window. When you have your Finder window open, to the left column you'll see all the different places that you can access to look for files. When you scroll down, under Shared, you should see the computer of the classroom that you're connected to. Sometimes you might see other classrooms on here as well. That's because that instructor's computer is open and we already share the network. When you find the room and make sure you're picking the correct room, simply click on it and this dialog box will appear that will allow you to then select the folder of the instructor that you're supposed to be sharing files with. We'll go ahead and select mine. And we'll look for a class. Look for the class or the folder that the instructor has told you they want the files dropped in. So we'll pick our InDesign class for spring of 2016. And we'll say that this is the folder that they want the files transferred to. Depending on what the instructor's requests are, you're going to generally want to create a new folder in the shared folder that you're now attached to. The new folder can have your name on it. Sometimes the instructor just wants the file dropped in, but generally speaking, they're going to want your name on it so that they can identify whose projects belong to whom when they're assigning the grades. So if you brought in a travel drive or you have the file saved to your computer, you need to next locate the file. So let's say we have to transfer this whole folder. I'm going to go back to my shared folder just to review. But we're connected to the instructor's computer in this room, connected to the instructor who wants the work, placing it into the folder of the class that we're in, finding the folder or location that they've asked for the work to be dropped off in, creating a folder or naming my file the way the instructor has requested, then taking my folder or file and simply dragging it to the location. And as you can see, it's copied it into the location and all the contents within the folder. It's important to note that when you are done copying your files to the instructor, you're going to want to eject or disconnect so that other students can attach to the instructor and copy their files as well. You'll see this little button right here that indicates a symbol of eject, similar to what you would see on electronics. It also shows up here as well into my sidebar. Regardless of the location you choose, simply click that eject button so that you can disconnect from the instructor. That way other students can connect to the instructor and copy their files. The more people that are connected to the instructor copying their files, and the large number of files or the size of the files, can slow down the transfer rate. It can also slow down the performance of other computers, yours as well as the instructors and other students. So it's important to disconnect once you've done your copy. So now when we go to the instructor's computer and I open up my folder for the classroom for spring of 2016, there's my folder, and there's the folder that I copied onto it. And this is how you connect to the instructor's Dropbox in class and copy your files to the instructor.